Yo, 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 it's me, OGDuffy, and I am back with a pickups video. Now, it's been a long time since I've done one of these, and I've got a lot of pickups to show you guys, loads to get through. But before we start, let's crack open a beer, and let's start as we need to go on, okay? The beer of choice today is something called Warsteiner. Das eins Wehr.
What language is that?
Don't know. German, I'm assuming. I'm sure someone out there will be able to translate that to me. Let me know if this brew's any good. I'll soon tell you though for myself. It's quality from Germany. Okay, there we go. I couldn't tell what strength it is, doesn't say. I'm sure it does somewhere. But hey, anyway, along with the usual pickups, I'm also remembering, guys, I am going to pull the competition, the Wheel of Luck.
Oh, Wheel of Fortune.
We'll do that about midway, 3/4 of the way through the video. So if you entered in the last video, keep an eye out, because you may win them doubles that I've had going. Anyway, cheers, bottom up. Here's to a good week, people. Oh, not bad. Right, okay. Kicking things off. I'm going to do it this week by system, what I picked up. And I'm going to let you know the prices as well, all right? So, first off, Virtual Tennis 4 on the PlayStation 3, £1.50. To be honest, PS3 games at the moment are cheap as chips, I think, and I don't think you can go wrong. And Virtual Tennis is actually a really good title. It's a game I've played loads of over the years. This one, know nothing about this, but I thought PS3, £2. The Rise of the Argonauts. Again, the price of PS3 games at the moment is ridiculous. So I think you're getting some really good titles. Next up, I've got Overlord, and that was £3. As you can see, these are all from CEX, okay? Be the Evil Overlord. Quite like the look at that. Obviously, those who watch the channel know I was big into Dungeons and Dragons and stuff growing up as a school boy, and the rest of it. Next up, Hellboy. There we go, Hellboy. Now that was a £5. Now interestingly, this is a Konami game. You know, I do love me Konami and me Capcom. Now, all of these are complete. I always get them with the manuals from CEX. If I haven't got a manual, I don't get it. Interestingly, I got to the counter and the young lady that served me says, I was looking at that myself. I might have a go at that myself. So I think she was going to be picking a copy of that up herself. So that was the PS3 games that I have to add to the shelf. Next up, we have got bit of a mixed bag here, okay? So we'll start off with the Nintendo Wii games I've got. I only got 2 Nintendo Wii this time out. Rogue Trooper, £2. I know absolutely nothing about this game, but I am a big Judge Dredd fan, and I used to love Judge Dredd comic books, and obviously in 2000 AD, Rogue Trooper was the man as well. So I've got good expectations with that one. And Metroid Prime, okay? Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Now, Metroid's got a really good name, and for £6, I figure I can't really go wrong with this, can I? Or can I? Anyway, Metroid Prime there. So that concludes them two. Next up, I've got a Gamecube game. I know absolutely nothing about this, and it was £3. And it's called Driven, and for £3, a Gamecube title. I'm not going to leave that sitting there for £3. It's inspired by Sylvester Stallone's hit movie Driven. Well, confession time, I've never heard of Stallone's hit movie Driven before, have you guys? So no idea what that's all about, but hey, it'll be fun finding out. And Xbox original game, and it's Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
The Force is strong with him.
Okay, spent a tenner on this. As those that watch the channel know, I am collecting Star Wars games full stop. Obviously I spotted this in. I've got number 2 as well. I have played this. I got probably about 10 hours into the game, and it was really good if I recall. So I'm looking forward to maybe revisiting that. I've got an Xbox to get out. No, it's not in storage, it's the Crystal Xbox I've got. So that concludes them 2. Then I've got a couple of Sega Master System games. Now these were both from the same CEX store, and they are Clax. All of these are complete, by the way. As I said, I generally don't... Cool, that was tough. I don't buy the games unless they're complete with a manual and all that sort of stuff, especially from CEX. So that's Clax. The price on that I can't remember because I had these barcodes on both of the Master System games I've got, but I didn't have the price on. And I think, don't correct me, anywhere between £6 to £10 that one, and the same with this one, Rampart. Again, Master System, again complete. Although the instruction manual for that is very minuscule, it's more like a little poster. So it's obviously quite an easy game to get into. Obviously from the arcade. So that concludes them ones. Next up, let's go for my Wii U, because you know I do like my Wii U games, and I've added 10 games to my Wii U collection. So let's see what I've got for the Wii U. But before we do so, got to stay hydrated in this weather. Beer. So to my Wii U pickups. Now I'm loving the Wii U. I've got the console set up in the games room now as well, so happy day, so to speak. Again, no particular order. Now with my Wii U collection, obviously I'm trying for a full set. The big hitting games are going for stupid money at the moment, and I will be doing a separate video all about the Wii U at some point, alright? So I have got a real mixed bag here. I've got some what people would consider absolute toot titles, but you've got to get them, because you've got to get them all. This was the cheapest one I got this month, £1.50, Sing Party. This will probably never see the light of day because I can't sing. Well, I can if I do some punk classics or metal, a bit of death metal maybe, but I don't really think they're going to have them on Sing Party, do you? Next one is Funky Barn. That was a £5. Funky Barn. Again, I'll have a look at this actually. Use the gamepad in all ways, tilt, speed to control your farm. Hey, it's got a sheep in it, that's all I know. Next up, Just Dance Disney Party 2 was £8. I think I've got all the Just Dance nows. For the Wii U, so I can get rid of them off the collection. No more Tootie Just Dance games, he says, as he picks up another Just Dance game. I think this was the last one I needed. This is Just Dance 2018. £12 that. Well, I'm never going to play it. I've never played a Just Dance game, and I don't think I ever will. I have to drink far too many beers to get up on the dance floor, trust me. And in here alone, dancing about to this pup, well, ain't gonna happen. But anyway, I think that concludes the Just Dance series for the Wii U, so I've got them all out of the way now. Next up is a Sonic game, Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed. And as you can see, that was £10, that one, £10. It looks alright actually. It's Sonic, it's a bit of racing. Let's go to my next Wii U pickup. So what other ones have I got here? Oh, I've got some nice ones here. These are the better ones I've got for the month. So, next up, Adventure Time, Finn and Jake Investigate. Now, I've got the first Adventure Time game, or this might have been the first one on the system, I'm not sure. But there was 2 released, and the other one's Dungeon Explorer or something. I've got that. So I've got both of the Adventure Times now, so I'm happy with that. Next up, this is sealed brand new, and it is Rodia, the Sky Soldier, with the bonus game inside. Quite what the bonus game inside is, I do not know. But that's new and sealed. So I've got quite a few sealed games now for the Wii U. So that would probably be staying sealed. Next one, again, probably won't get a lot of use from me. Wii Fit U. Wii Fit U. Now originally I think this come with a pedometer, like a little novelty pedometer that you could get. But it's another one off the tick sheet, so to speak, for the full set. 2 more Wii U titles to go. Now this one, I've been looking for this one for a while, and I'm really pleased I've got it. And it's Super Mario Brothers, but it's the green Luigi version, alright? And as you can see, the disc's different for it. It's exactly the same game, I believe, but instead of playing as Mario, you play as Luigi. It's that simple. Forget Mario, brace yourself for a Super Luigi adventure. So I will be bracing myself for that. And final one I've got, and one I'm very much looking forward to actually replaying, is Zelda, The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Okay, obviously this is on the Wii U, so it's upscaled graphics and all that. So it's the HD version. So compared to the Gamecube, interesting to see how it looks. Interesting how my memories of this are, because I remember this is a quality title. Please do let me know, is that a quality game? Of course it is, we know it's a quality game, but it's just hope my memories stand up. So that concludes the Wii U titles.
Are there any more?
And finally, we have some PlayStation 2 titles. Now remember, do stick around because we are going to do the Wheel of Luck very shortly. Where you, if you entered in the last time round, will have your name on the wheel and it'll be spun to see if you win the doubles, which I'll post out to you free of charge. Yeah, I'll pick up that cost. Just so nice like that. It's a nice beer actually. Let's look to get one again. Now, PS2, the Ultimate Music Quiz, 50 pence. Now, I'll be absolutely honest, right? I wouldn't normally buy a game like this. But I looked at it and I thought, you know what? I do love my music. Do love my music. And I love music quizzes. And when I play pub quiz machines and stuff, I always like the music rounds on it. So I thought, for 50 pence, that'd be great. Just in here and eating a few beers. Me and Mrs. OG have a little face off on a music quiz. So for 50 pence, you can't go wrong with that. Next one, in television, the history of, there we go, over 60 Intellivision games included inside Relive the 80s. Now, the Intellivision is a system passed me by. I was more an Atari VCS sort of geezer. So I'm sure we all remember back in the day, it was Intellivision and Atari. And, well, we all know Atari won the day, really. Next up, a game I fondly remember the first one, too. But I can't remember playing this one much. And it's Ready to Rumble Boxing, but this is round 2. Now, Ready to Rumble Boxing, it's a great arcade-esque punch-up boxing. It's good. I love me boxing games. And so that, for £1.50, you can't go wrong with that. You really cannot. Now, next up, got some interesting titles here. First one, The Lord of the Rings, The Third Age, £4, that one.
Nobody tosses a dwarf.
£4. I've got the Lord of the Rings trilogy on PS2, but I haven't got this, The Third Age, so I thought I'd add that. A battle alongside members of the Fellowship in an adventure spanning all 3 films in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. So if I ever get round to playing that trilogy, play that one at the end, I'm assuming. Great films, absolutely love them films. Of course, the series is coming out soon as well, isn't it? I'm really looking forward to that. Next up, Maximo. Now, as you know, this is a Capcom game. I love me Capcom games, and this will be going on the shelf with my other Maximo game, which I think is Maximo and the Army of Zin. This looks absolutely amazing. I do have recall these. I remember something about this. I think Little OG had a Maximo game. We might have even had that one there. That was £6, that one. Next up, a Rockstar title, The Warriors.
Come out to play.
Now, if you're those of a certain age, will remember when The Warriors was on VHS tape, because we were all too young to go to the cinema to watch it, and they brought this out. This is one of them iconic films that we all remember. I can remember watching this on video, and Warriors, yeah. And Rockstar Games, of course, the guys behind GTA and the rest of it, so can't be a bad title, surely. So that'd be an interesting one. And the final pickup is this, Shadow of the Colossus. Now it comes in this sleeve, and then this folds out here. PS2, very good game all round. Now the condition of that is pretty cool. Look at that, you know what I mean? It's lovely condition, and it's like a manual and some postcards in there, art cards or something. Just sort of postcards really. Shadow Colossus postcards, and the manual, perfect condition. All looking very, very nice. Now this game, I do think, has got some very big ratings, and people rave about this. And sadly, it's a game I have never played until now, of course. So I'll be honest, now the games room's done, the consoles are set up, I'm going to start getting around to playing a few more video games. So I'm really looking forward to this. So anyway, let's get to it. Let's spin that wheel of luck. It could be you.
If you commented on the last video that was the pickups competition video, then your name has been entered on the Wheel of Luck. So let's give this a spin and let's see who the lucky winner is this time out for some of them many doubles that I've got in my current collection. The tension is mounting. The wheel is slowing. Oh, good job I've got a beer here. Helps me cope with all this tension. Who we got? Here we go. It's slowing right down. Jason P, Kevin O'Brien, 90G, Ash's Channel, Ashley Granger, Big Jim. Oh, it's looking bloody close, and it is Danny H. Retro Gaming Master. Very well done, Danny H. Retro Gaming Master. You are the winner of this one, my friend. So simply drop me an email at the email address you see on screen there now. Preferably do it within a month, because if you don't, then I'm going to have to let it go to someone else. All right, buddy? So there you go. Drop me an email and I'll give you the instructions on how to claim your prize, my friend. Very well done, Danny H. Retro Gaming Master.
So that concludes this pickup video. There's only one thing left for me to do, and that is, of course, start filing some of these games away. And, of course, I scan them into an app first as well, which keeps a note of my collection. So when I'm out and about with my phone, I can look to check if I've got it or not. So I've been OGDuffy. You guys have been awesome as always. Thanks for entering the competition. And well done. Congratulations. Of course, thanks for watching. If you don't already do so, hit that subscribe button, because it makes me a happy man, but you already knew that. And keep checking back, because I've got loads and loads of content planned for you guys, alright? Anyway, look after yourselves, stay well, and I think I'll go crack another beer. Cheers.